Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new pony showcase video. Yes, it's the time again when I show you one single pony set as complete as possible, and will tell you everything about them, the way they look and the way they were released with the accessories, all that stuff. So which pony set will we have a look at today? It's time for the newborn ponies. So this is a set of, as you can maybe see, 6 baby ponies, all very colorful and cute, and they have been released in year 7 of the first generation of My Little Pony, which makes them appear around year 88, 89, maybe in Europe just 90, it depends. Ponies have sometimes been released a little bit later here, but yeah, they're still from the 80s. They're not the first newborn ponies that have been released. Before those, we had 2 sets of newborn twins. So they always had a twin that looked very, very similar. This is the first pony set of newborns, so that use the kind of newborn poses that are even smaller than the normal baby poses as a single release. So yeah, let's just dive into it and have a look very closely at every pony. Have fun with that. So here they are together, all the 6 of them, and they are called Wiggles, Squirmy, Shaggy, Dangles, Tappy, and Yo-Yo. And as you've heard, they are not called baby. So they're not baby Squirmy and baby Yo-Yo. They actually just have their name. So with lots of other baby ponies, they always put the baby in front of it, but with the newborns it's somehow they didn't do it. Also the whole name, so it's not, I sometimes say that in my videos, but they are actually not called the newborn baby ponies. They're just called the newborn ponies. They were actually just very simple releases. They released on card, so not on a box, but just on a blister card, and had 2 accessories. So every one of them had one of these duck combs and one of these smaller white bottles. So some of the other bigger baby ponies came with bottles that are a little bit bigger and have also a little bit of color, but these were, you can't identify which pony it went to because they're all just white, but obviously the duck combs have different colors, and they were not released with ribbons, and as far as I could find out, there's also not really a difference in their release variants all over the world. I mean, of course, the back cards were in different languages, but other than that, they all had the same accessories. It's not that in certain countries they had ribbons and in others they didn't. Also, there are not variants of these ponies out there. If you find variants, maybe just in the coloring of the symbols or anything like that, and you will maybe find this pony without pink hair, but that's not a variant, that's because it has faded. But in general, most of them, they look really the same, so it's not difficult. There are no challenging variants for you to find. They're just a simple set. Probably back then also more of a budget pony set. They're small, they did not come with many accessories, and they were super cute, so many children probably wanted to have them and also got them. This set consists of actually 4 earth ponies, so all in the middle here they are just normal earth ponies, and we have 1 unicorn and 1 Pegasus. So here is Wiggles, or as she was called in German, Wirbelchen. She is the unicorn of the set and probably my favorite because the pose is just so damn cute, and I found her at the flea market. So yeah, it's not that easy to find G1s out at flea markets, but even I managed to find one of the newborns at a flea market, so that shows me that they are a very common pony set. Wiggles, as you can see, has this light blue, more into the turquoise color going body, so and white hair. The hair is not faded, it's supposed to be white. She has these funny little worms, so there are 2 of these worms as her symbol. They are white, have these stripes and pink bow ties. and also these wiggling symbols here, so it makes sense, it's wiggles. Her eyes are the same color as the bow ties of the worms, so she's got pink eyes. And she was released with also a pink, so light pink duck comb and with a bottle. So this is the whole set that you would get on card. All of the cards said that it's a playful newborn to cuddle and laugh, and that's also their main feature. There's nothing too special. They don't have any color changing details or any crazy, I don't know, they're just a cuddly small newborn baby pony. So this is Tappy. She is an earth pony, as one of the 4 earth ponies in the set. And in German she was called Tappy. So her German name is even very similar to the American or English name. Tappy, Tapsy, that just refers to the little steps she makes, and her symbol, you can see it, it's shoes. So to me it looks like trainers or maybe even tap dance shoes, who knows, that would match her name. She is like the color combination that I like, sometimes like the most of ponies. So she's got a lovely pink body color and yellow hair. All of these ponies actually have, like in the package, they came with a little bit of curly hair, not like super tight curls, but just a little bit loose. And with Tappy here, this is her original factory curl. The same as with Wiggles, for example. I found her exactly like this, so nobody has ever recurled her. Same with Tappy here. You can see they actually have quite long tails, whereas their manes are pretty short. So this is not cut, this is just, I mean, it's a small baby pony. Nobody expects to have like super long hair of it. Yeah, the yellow in her hair returns in her shoes as her symbol. There's also blue, and her eyes are also yellow. So really nice color scheme here. And she used to be in the package together with a light blue. It's not that light blue, to be honest. It's a really nice sky middle blue duck comb, and of course as well with a bottle. Shaggy, or as she was called in German, Strubbelchen. She has this teddy bear as her symbol, so it's an upside down teddy bear who's doing a handstand, and she has a blue body color. It's different than what we had with Wiggles. It's more of a really like a blue, but this is, as I said, a little bit more turquoise. Very close to my background actually. Her hair color is a nice warm color intense dark pink, so not a light pink, not a fading pink or anything, just a normal nice pink. And you can see this is not the original factory curl anymore, but you can easily like do a little bit of a curl and it kind of looks original. Yeah, her eye color is light pink, so they use the same color as in the symbol. The bear, the body, the stomach, the belly, and the face of the bear is also the same pink as her eyes. And with her, I think you can see that really nice. Of course, also these ponies have blush. A lot of, actually almost all Generation 1 ponies had the airbrushed blush. On some ponies, it's not that noticeable anymore, or in general from the body color, it's not that noticeable. But here they put on a lot of blush with her. Again, we have a nice color scheme here because the comb she used to be released with also is this very dark magenta duck comb. I cannot 100% say if this is the original one because there are at least 3 different colors of this comb that look pretty similar, and if you don't have to any of the others to compare it, you cannot really tell if this is the one, but I think it is the correct one. And of course she also came with a white bottle. This is Squirmy. Squirmy is a yellow pony and her hair color is this lovely turquoise, almost a little bit more greenish. On camera it looks more blue, but it's really a little bit more greenish, so you can also consider it seafoam green. And she has this snail as her symbol. So the housing of the snail is the same color as her hair, and also her eyes share the same light green, seafoam green color. The rest of the body of the snail is colored in pink, and here it starts to be a little bit not super cohesive with the color scheme. I mean, they could have given her a pink comb, but then again we already had 2 pink combs, so they chose a light purple one. So Squirmy was released with a light purple comb and again with a white bottle. Squirmy was called Ringelchen in German. Now her hair looks a little bit wild, but I just left it like this because I think it looks so adorable. There's not much left of the original factory curl, but this, I don't dare to change it. It looks so adorably cute. So this is Dangles, or as she was called in German, Stupsi. She is the 4th. Now the last 3 that I showed you were Earth ponies, so she's the 4th Earth pony in the set, and she is a white pony, so her body color is white and her hair is blue. Or again on camera it looks a little bit more blue than in real life, a little bit turquoise, but no, not really turquoise, it's a blue color. And her symbol is this little dangling thing. I think it's called, at least in German, I would call it mobile. So this moving element where little pieces dangling over on top of, maybe if this is supposed to be a baby toy, which it probably is because it's, it's a baby pony. So this is this baby toy mobile that's hanging over baby cribs, and the little babies can play with these little toys that dangling over them. So is there such a word as mobile in English? Maybe. The little pieces at this mobile are the same color as her hair, so it's got blue color. And with her, again, it's not super color cohesive, but a little bit. But they chose to give her pink eyes, but a dark yellow duck comb, which matches the rest of her symbol. That's really nice. I think it's the darkest yellow duck comb out there. Well, it's almost orange. And of course, she also came with a baby bottle, a normal small white baby bottle. With her, you can definitely see that there is some paint drop in her blush. I think also at the other side. This is, I have not really talked about this on my channel, but this is also very common for a lot of ponies. When you see those white spots, or in general whatever color the body actually is underneath, this is rubbed off. This is not a factory error most of the time. This is just when children were playing with them and they were at the ground and something like this, then it rubbed off. So it shows me that this pony was played with. Still, her white is still a really nice body color. So these ponies, most of them when you find them, they're in pretty good condition. Dangles. Last but not least, this is Yo-Yo. Or in German, she is kind of sharing the same name. So Yo-Yo, Yo-Yo, just written with a J in the front and not with a Y. But yeah, Yo-Yo And yeah, that makes complete sense. Her symbol is this funny yo-yo here with this round part here is in yellow, and also the yo-yo is yellow. The string is light pink, same as these symbols that show you that the yo-yo is moving. She has a lovely light purple body, and her hair is the infamous fading pink. So mine was almost faded, so I gave her a little bit, so I repinked it. It didn't come out super fresh, so on camera it looks a little bit more like on the yellowish pink side. This is also like in real life it looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, but I wanted to show you like more like what potential she has. She is probably in the least good of condition of mine, because when you see the tail definitely is cut, it's a little bit too short, and I had to restyle her hair a lot, so it didn't look that nice, and I had to repink it. But she is the Pegasus of the set, and so cute. Like, look at these super tiny wings, and her eyes are the same yellow color as her yo-yo symbol. And she also came with a light yellow duck comb. So most often they really pursued like this nice color combination, whereas the eyes, the symbol, and then the comb or the hair and the comb or whatever, like somehow it always matches. And of course we cannot forget about the bottle. She also came with a baby bottle. Let's do a little size comparison here. This is about the size of a normal baby pony, and yes, there are even smaller ponies than the newborns. This is a teeny tiny baby pony, so it's right in the middle. If you look from the back, you can always nicely see the differences in what height their back are. So Tap. Nice evolution. Yeah, they fit in really, really well. Always, I also want to show you how they were like shown in the magazines or in other advertisement pamphlets, etc. So here is the German My Little Pony magazine, and for example here you can see this is one of the like official Hasbro advertisements that were always in between the comics here. Here they are. I love this photo because it's just so cute. They are, I don't know if these are really Smarties, but they look like Smarties. I definitely need to make a photo shooting with Smarties one day. Here you can see their combs, their bottles, and they just look the way I showed them to you, other than that Yo-Yo's hair looks a little bit more faded in my version. I love that they put these huge baby bottles next to them. It's just adorable. And yeah, Säuglingsponies, that's what they were called. They were called in German. So a lot of you might also know these little pamphlets that were most often put in with the cards when you bought the ponies. And I believe, yeah, here they are. So this is another official photo shooting that was done for them as an advertisement here in this little pamphlet. So again, you can see they look the same. It's not that they changed up their poses. The only thing that I can see here that they were shown here with some ribbons, which they were actually not released with. So I have not seen any carded ponies that came with ribbons of the newborns. But of course they were also featured not just in the magazines for their advertisements, but they were also appearing in the comics. As for example, we can see here is an appearance of baby Tappy, which makes a great matchup with DJ, one of the Dance and Prance ponies. So yeah, that's one of their appearances, for example. Most often in the comics I have noticed that they were always then paired together with another adult pony for one specific story. Also, for example, here you can see two of them. So we've got baby Yo-Yo and baby Wiggles, and yeah, Yo-Yo has here directly it's Yo-Yo, and they're also able to do some magic tricks and everything. So they are featured a lot in the comics. So yeah, you can see that this is like the set that I own, and I only have 2 of these bottles, and I just recently got them. So this for me is okay. If the accessory is the same for all of the ponies, I don't need 6 of these bottles. If at one point I do, it's okay, but for showing you a kind of complete set, to me that made sense. By the way, if you find them like yellowed, these bottles, I managed to get it completely white again. So you really, like as with most of the other toys that I'm restoring that are like not white anymore but sun damaged, you have to apply the hydrogen peroxide, the Salon 40 cream on it, and then put it in the UV light. And it also works with these baby bottles really well. I am displaying them in my separate hanging compartment here, where I have most of my favorite sets and my special sets, and I've talked about this so many times that you by now know this, as for example the Princess Ponies or the Pony Friends. And yeah, right here, just below the Candy Cane Ponies, which I do not have complete, there's one pony missing. But right below the newborns are here, because it's actually really nice that they are this small size that you can display them in front of adult ponies and still see them. Some of the like normal baby ponies, they would still be too big to like put them in front of normal ponies, like size-wise the adults. You couldn't see them, but with these it's perfect. I tried to do it again a little bit color matchy, with the blue pony and the pink hair here, the yellow pony with greenish hair, and here pink, so a little bit, not too much. I really like them there, and yeah, they are there since I think I completed them, or maybe not, but yeah, I don't want to change that, so I don't have a plan to put them in an alibi nursery. I love them there, and they are still one of my favorite sets. So, I hope you enjoyed having a close look at all of these super sweet baby ponies. If you want to collect them, they're not hard to find. This is one of the first sets that I completed, I have to say, because it's easy to find them. They're out there here in Europe, in the US as well. Wherever you can find ponies, you will find them, because I think they were really popular back then, and I also think they were probably pretty inexpensive back then, so a lot of children had them. And yeah, I think I got every single pony of these below the 10 euro mark. Let's say that I think you can still get them for around 10 euro. I know pony prices are climbing, which is not that nice even for these small babies, but you don't have to pay like a huge amount of money. And most of them are also still in good condition. I mean, we have the fading pink on one of them, but all the others, I've never seen them like super, like they are not brown to like discoloring a lot and stuff like that. So have fun with collecting these. They're super sweet and colorful set, and they are easy to find, I have to say that. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this very close look at all of them, and I'm sorry if you are a little bit disappointing of me just showing some of the very simple pony sets. Maybe you're expecting me to show off the princess ponies, or I don't know, the flutter ponies. The thing is, I have a lot of complete pony sets, but I do not have a lot of their accessories, and I don't want to show you pony sets where I have just like 1 or 2 combs and none of the ribbons, or I don't know. It's really like I try to focus on the sets that they're more possible for me to show you at least halfway complete, so at least you have a kind of an idea how they were released back then. That's why you have to wait a little bit longer for me showing some of the more intricate sets. For example, I have, you can see them here, the set of the Dance and Friends ponies, complete for a very long time in case of the ponies, but they came with so many accessories and I have almost none of them, so that will take like ages before I can show you this set, because they have so many ear clips and special mesh ribbons and hair clips, and I don't feel confident in showing you pony sets without any kind of those. So that's why I'm sticking right now to the more easy to find pony sets, which are also very sweet. So thank you for watching. See you real soon, and may the ponies be with you. Bye!